I love our topics that like morph into something totally unrelated and just goes on even longer than the topic is like even.
Oh, well, guess what? The next topic's gonna morph into me talking about my channel again.
Well, let's do it.
All
You'll
right.
introduce this one.
Yeah, all right. So recently, they finally, I could not believe this was not already on Switch Online. They put Donkey Kong and also Picross, but who cares about Picross? They put Donkey Kong for the Game Boy on Switch Online. You ever play
I'll
this
tell you
game?
who cares about Picross. Per Schneider
Yeah?
of IGN, one of the co-founders.
Okay. I mean,
He was always on Nintendo Voice Chat, and I listened to Nintendo Voice Chat for quite a while Jose was the host. And he was always on, and he loves Picross. And I've tried it,
okay.
kind of at his recommendation, and I enjoyed it.
It's okay.
But it's not like I'm not super excited.
Well, John Hunt of Red Cow fame listed it among his favorite Super Nintendo games, so he loves Picross too. So
I respect that man.
yeah. He's nice. I met him.
If I could just say this real quick about, you mentioned Red Cow.
Yeah.
I would personally like to see more of Junt.
They should do more videos with that junk guy.
They should do more videos with that Junt fella.
If you don't know,
Anyway, you were talking about Picross and Donkey Kong. Now, is this NES Donkey Kong?
No, Game Boy Donkey Kong. You know about Game Boy Donkey Kong. Don't pretend like you don't.
What? With the
Yes.
100 levels?
Yes, the good one.
Yeah, this is
The good
often
stuff.
cited as the best Game Boy game. Okay, so when I read this topic, I was thinking you were talking about Donkey Kong NES. I'm like, that wasn't on there? That is surprising, you know?
I don't think that is on there, but that game sucks, so who cares?
Well, a lot of people, have a spot for it.
You can, okay, so the thing is with Donkey Kong NES is for the longest time, there was never an official arcade Donkey Kong port. The closest we had was the NES version, which is good for its time, but also flawed. We went longer than necessary without an arcade accurate port of Donkey Kong, unless you count like Donkey Kong 64, which I've actually never gotten far enough in that game to even play it, so I don't know how accurate it is. So, but on the Switch, they actually re-released Donkey Kong Arcade. In fact, I used it for background footage in one of our clips.
Excellent.
So, you can play the real thing now. You don't need the NES version. I mean, it does cost, I think, $2, but
I would wager that it's on there. I'd wager the NES version is already on there.
You're right, it probably is. I just can't picture that it is. Because
that's huge, though. Donkey Kong Game Boy is an awesome game.
I organize all of my icons on Switch Online, and the games I don't play end up very tiny at the bottom. So, Donkey Kong, I have a whole line of just the black box games, and it's probably just in there, so I just don't see it. Because there's no reason to play most black box NES games. I'm sorry.
You're someone who actually plays the Nintendo Switch Online app, so.
Oh, I have been playing it a lot recently because... so I was very confused as to what my next video is going to be. So I started, I played through Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Well, to clarify, I know that there have been several videos that have kind of been on the back burner or in the works for a while.
Yeah.
But this is a totally new concept?
Yeah.
Okay.
More or less.
Tell me more.
It came to me today. I'm just going to rip off Happy Console Gamer. I'm going to, what does he do? Games I've been playing? Is that what he calls it?
Yes.
Games I have been playing. I'm just going to do that. Because
stuff he's been playing recently.
Because I've been playing just a bunch of random stuff, and I don't really have enough material to make a video on any of it. I played through Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I have some notes. Wasn't feeling so confident in that being its own video. And then independently, also in the... because I played through it on Switch Online for the Game Boy, the Game Boy Advance.
Right.
And then independently, I saw that Fire Emblem, a.k.a. Fire Emblem 7... or 8.
Oh.
Whatever the fuck is in there.
Oh, you're talking about the Game Boy Advance one.
Yes, the Game Boy Advance Fire Emblem.
With Roy.
No, with Lynn and Hector and...
Lynn and Hector is 7?
I gotta... No, 8. 8.
Okay.
Blazing Blade? Whatever. It's just called Fire Emblem in America. The first one that came to America. The first Fire Emblem game that came out in America. I've been playing through that. I'm in chapter 21. There's 30 chapters, so I'm over 2/3 of the way there.
Okay.
So I'm just going to make a video talking about Mystery Dungeon. I feel like I don't have a lot to say about this Fire Emblem game either, because it's, it's a basic Fire Emblem game. If you played an old Fire Emblem game, you played them all.
I've only played from that crop Sacred Stones.
Yeah, I mean, it's, more or less the same as the other game.
Sacred Stones has branching paths, though. Is this game more of like an RPG Fire Emblem or more of a strategy Fire Emblem?
Is there an RPG Fire Emblem? I don't know what the hell you're talking about there.
Like, can you grind in this game?
No.
No? No. Okay. So it's more linear?
I mean, you can cheese the game in certain spots to, like, grind the arena, but you can't, like, do random battles, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
No. It's very, like, battle. It's like that. Gotcha. So, yeah, I mean, I've been playing through that, so, I'm just gonna do, like, little review of Mystery Dungeon, little review of that. I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2, which is a game that I beat a few years ago. You ever play this game?
No, never played it.
Okay, well, spoilers. The main story ends with the main character dying. And then, yeah. And it's also, like, Red Dead 2 is a prequel to Red Dead 1, so...
Okay.
So, like, after the main guy dies, like, you then play as the protagonist of the first game.
That's kind of cool.
It is kind of cool. And there's,
when you say first game, you're talking about Red Dead Redemption, not Red Dead Revolver?
I don't think Red Dead Revolver, like, factors into anything.
Not even canon? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. That's not even like a Rockstar game. That's like a fucking shooter or something. I don't know.
It is. No, it is. I've never played any of them though.
I don't know. All I know, it's a completely different type of game. It's like not a GTA clone, is what I mean.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Never played it. Don't know anything about it. I just know that 2 takes place before 1, and then when the protagonist of 2 dies, you play as the protagonist of 1. So, like, credits roll and everything, but there's still a little bit more game left that I just never bothered to play. Mm. And I played through that. It was really good. It reminded me that Red Dead 2 is a great game. So, I'll have some things to say about that. I've been meaning to talk about me playing through Astrobot for a while, but again, I really didn't have enough to say to make like a full video. So,
are you going to be talking about some of these Switch Online games as well?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to talk about the ones that I was playing, which is Mystery Dungeon and Fire Emblem.
What about
maybe Super Soccer? Maybe Super Soccer. Maybe I could squeeze Super Soccer in there.
Yeah. Well, I played because you did play it.
I did. Since our clip, I did play Super Soccer, and I could not figure out how to play it. But I did play. I played an entire game and lost 20-something to nothing. And at a certain point, I stopped trying to score, and I just tried to kill time. And even like that was a little more successful. Like they weren't scoring on me quite as often, but like it seems like they could just get behind my defense whenever they wanted, and I couldn't keep control of the ball. So it was a mess. I could not figure out how to play that game.
Or
yeah, I mean, fucking good. Like that game sucks. It's not fun. Like I didn't.
So
have
good
fun.
riddance then.
Yeah, I didn't have fun.
Because I think it was updated. It is actually getting taken off in all regions, not just Japan.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah,
no.
I saw an update, and it's actually getting taken off of everything.
Well, fuck it. I don't care. Fuck that game. I'm not going to miss it.
I haven't played it, so as of right now, that's our official stance on Super Soccer.
It's a butts. Not a fan.
But
I'd rather play soccer on NES, honestly. And that's not a good game either. So
I have not heard good things.
Yeah. So, like, what else have I been playing? I've been playing... Yeah, I might have mentioned everything. That might be everything.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Well, I look forward to your next video.
Me too. I hope it comes out ever. I've been, like, drowning in school shit, so I don't even know.
Yeah, it's kind of that time of year. You're kind of in the final crunch of your final semester. And so... That's big.
It is kind of big. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff has to happen.
I still need to talk to my old boss about getting you an interview.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I think I'm just going to wallow away. I think I'm just going to wallow away and die here.
Don't do
graduate.
That. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
They're going to have to go to more YouTuber events. They're going to make you drink alcohol. Don't do that.
I was thinking about maybe working at Best Buy. That could be fun.
I could see you doing that for fun, just working at Geek Squad. You can make content about what it's like working for Geek Squad, like that guy who made Circle K videos.
Yeah, there was a whole arc with him getting fired and rehired, right?
I saw that, and now he says he doesn't even like making videos anymore or something.
What?
Yeah, because it's like, it's dumb.
I have not watched a second of those videos, yet they keep popping in my recommended, so I'm following the story just through the titles of the video.
Yeah, the titles and thumbnails alone are isn't it funny when that happens and like you can kind of get like the whole picture of some drama without even watching anything because the titles and thumbnails are so good.
It's just like it's like, all right, I got fired, I did something else, I looked for a job, oh, I got rehired, okay. Awesome. Yeah. Cool, dude.
Well, probably someone at like 7-Eleven was like, what are they thinking firing this guy?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, like